Hi, I'm John Orlando, and I'm going to show you how to use Google Forms to make a microlesson. Now, I do a lot of faculty training, and I use Google Forms a lot for microlessons because with short focus lessons, something like Google Forms really works better than to build a whole course within a learning management system. Because courses and learning management systems are really designed to be longer courses. Oftentimes they're locked into the university schedule, and they don't work very well for just kind of one-offs. So I like to use Google Forms, and I've been very successful with that. So let's do a quick form setup. So I'm in my Drive. I'm going to go New, go to Google Forms. You notice with the call out, I can either use a blank form or a template. I think it's easiest to start with a template, so I'll click that. Now you see there are a variety of templates here. Most templates revolve around collecting information like surveys and things like that. But there's a couple that work well for building microlessons, and that would be either assessment or worksheet. They're actually very similar. I'll just click assessment here. So you notice it gives you a starting point. Now anything on this page can be swapped out, images, text, and the like, but let's just leave that image for now. Now I'm going to give my microlesson a name, and it's going to be feedback for learning. And then I'll give it a short little description here. I'll just say this microlesson teaches faculty how to provide quality feedback to students. Now you notice that the form already comes pre-populated with certain questions. First asks for a name, and the second asks for email, which is perfect. Those are exactly the two things I want from people when they first get into it. Now, as I mentioned, anything can be changed here. This box right here is really just a text box. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete that. But what I am going to do is add a section. So I'm going to come over to the right, and I'm going to come down to this add a section and click add a section. Now you notice if you come up, it's created two sections. It's got section 1 for the top, and then it made an untitled section below it. And I did that just to divide the part where they put their own information in from the part where they start going through the lesson. Now you notice the section just happened to come below the first question, and actually I wanted to come a little higher. I wanted to come right after email. That's not a problem. I can move any of these blocks just by clicking and dragging. There we go. So I have section 1, which asks for their information, and then section 2, I'll just give it a title, questions or something like that. And now it gives me sample questions I can use. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a new question down here. So I put my cursor below the first section here, and it did open up that question module. Sometimes it kind of does that. It opens modules because it's hard to fit your cursor between little questions here, but that's not a problem because you can always grab and move them around. So what I'm going to do is come here, and what I'm going to do is first add a video. So I want them to watch a short video first. So I'm going to click add video. Now you do notice that the only videos you can add are YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a video I have on YouTube. Now all I need to do is grab the link, the shared link from YouTube. You can then click search, it'll grab it, and then I will select it. Now it's in there. Again, it kind of popped up a little low, but I'll just push it up. Now it's where I want it to be. And this short video is on the role of achievement, emotions in learning. Now I can align it differently. I'll just center align it. Now, by the way, it looks small, but as you'll see, once students get in, they can expand it to full screen. So I want them to watch the short video, and then I want them to answer a question on it. So here we can use this question function. So I'm going to click in here. It automatically opens it up as editable. I'm going to paste the question. An instructor can improve a student's learning mindset by. You notice it's multiple choice. Now there are a lot of different question formats. Short answer, paragraph, and some other formats too. We'll just leave it with multiple choice for now. And I'll just give each one an answer. The first one will be praising everything the student does. The second will be demonstrating to the student that there's a path to success. copy. Third is paying the student. And the fourth will be giving easy grades. Now I have to determine which one is correct. I can move that up and down. These can, by the way, you see it's 1 point. These could either be graded or ungraded. Next, I'll have a short answer question. And we'll come to this question. We'll just change it to paragraph. And I want them to simply evaluate this type of feedback. So I'll say, what do you think of this feedback? Vague, please fix. And of course, the right answer is, well, the feedback itself is vague and needs to be fixed. And then they would describe why. Now, third thing I want to show you is a really nice little feature where you can actually ask students to upload something. So I'm going to click this question. I'm going to click File Upload, and this allows students to upload. Now the file ends up in the instructor's drive, and then they can take a look at that once it's been uploaded. We'll just say upload a sample of student feedback. Now you can specify specific file types, and if I click that, you see these are all the file types that are allowed: documents, spreadsheets, videos, images, things like that. What I really like about especially videos and images, you can have students go out and say take videos or photos of things in their environment that represent something that you're trying to teach. So if the learning module has them go out to a store and answer a series of questions that evaluate, say, how the store is set up from a marketing perspective, they can answer questions, and then they can be asked to upload photos that illustrate what they're talking about, or upload a video. But we're just going to leave it open. Now again, there are more questions here. I can always add questions, I can add images, videos, and the like. I can import questions from other sources. What I'll do is I'll just delete out the last couple sections just for the sake of illustration. We'll cut it off now. And here we go. It's very, very simple. Now, one wonderful thing about Google Forms is that it will automatically create a spreadsheet for responses, and you even get to see reports on it. Now I'm going to pop up a different form just to show how this works, one that's actually been used since the other one won't have any responses. So if I click the responses button, notice I have actual report I can take a look at. I can take a look at how different people answered the question. I can look at specific questions. And by clicking this up here, I can go to the actual spreadsheet where it gives all this sorts of information. And one thing I want to show you that a lot of people forget about is add-ons. There are a variety of add-ons that you can add to a form. So if you click this triple dot up here and click add-ons, you will get taken to a page full of add-ons. Now, two add-ons I like in particular are form notifications, which allows you to set the form so that you get an email when somebody takes the quiz or goes through the form and submits it. So that's kind of nice to know when students are submitting things. And certify them is really kind of cool. What it does is allows you to actually upload a certificate that is automatically filled out and then sent to them by email when they get the form done. So it's really cute. It's got a lot of different types of templates you can use. Then they can have some piece of evidence that they went through and completed it. You can take a look at some of these other add-ons as well. So this is just a short tutorial on how to use Google Forms for making a micro lesson. Give it a shot. Thanks.